We are doing a great job of prayer management here, I will say. Doing a fantastic job. Which is great, because I'm going to need the prayer pots. I've just been thieving master farmers every now and then, just to try to get some Ranars. And I'm at 78 thieving now. So that's kind of cool. But surely I don't do an entire, like, 8-hour stream of Zulrah with nothing again, right? Why is there a single mithril arrow there? What's happening? Surely, right? I do have enough rune dart tips in my bank to do an entire Inferno run, which is really good. It's only enough for maybe like 2 or 3 attempts though. So I have to do it pretty well, or get more rune dart tips, or just grind out amethyst darts. But I don't think I'm gonna grind out amethyst darts on this account, since I still don't have the mining level for it. And they don't really, I think they give maybe 1 max hit over my, over rune darts. But the fact that it's 8 darts every 1 amethyst is like kind of troll. So it's not on my radar of things to grind out right now. Amethyst arrows give me so much more value. It's almost always a +2 max hit. It's a +2 max hit on task, which is really good for like Zammy and Tormented Demons and stuff like that. I think we can do 1 more kill with this inventory. $1,056 kill count here at the biggest snake. Someone left a chocolate bar on the ground. Yum. Yeah, I'm very glad I went and got those prayer levels too, because that will help a lot with the Inferno. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do, but for anyone that might not know, how much prayer, like a restore and a prayer pot gives you is based on your prayer level. There's like different brackets, right? So like different brackets will give you different amounts. And the bracket that I'm currently in, or the bracket that I was in, would give me, I think, like 23 prayer per dose. And the bracket that I'm in now, that I'm at 84, gives me 1 more. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but if I'm doing any sort of content like the Inferno, where it's like I'm using a full inventory of restores, that saves a lot of prayer in the long run. That's 1 dose per, or 1 prayer point per dose. Multiply that by like 12. Which is really nice, so. I have gotten perfect Zulrah. It took me like 200 KC to just get it and actively like get it while thinking about it. So snakeling damage is kind of annoying without the blowpipe to deal with. I think I just got lucky, I'm gonna be honest. I've also died as Zulrah like 100 times, which is super annoying, but I get so distracted. But yeah, it's really hard. Perfect Zulrah is probably the hardest combat achievement here. Unless you are gear locked like I kind of am. Then it's the speedrun. Like, the speedrun's just not possible for me right now. It just actually isn't. Once I have better stats and gear, 100% it's doable. But also, I'm not potted, and I'm just praying that, like, I pop off, and I don't have to repot. So toxic, man. I think, yeah, I mean, I don't get distracted too much at TOA, but Zulrah, where you can just take 40s just again and again and again and again and again, it's hard. If you lose focus for like 3 seconds, you could just be down 80%. But I keep focus pretty well in TOA, personally. I'm also running low on pots. I have to make more divine pots. I don't know how many I have in potion storage. 12 doses. Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, I hate Zulrah. I've legit done nothing but Zulrah. Like the last stream, I think I ended Zulrah at like 700 KC. Keep that in mind. My last drop was an Onyx at 494 KC. And then before that, it was an Onyx at like 486. And then before that, it was a Magic Fang at 396. So. Got a Fang today to pay for the planks and some money in the bank on top. Let's go. Yeah. That's the one thing that I really hated on a main account when I was like going towards max on my main, was just like calculating where cost fits into play of things, because like you want a PVM and you want to get better gear, but at some point you do have to like invest in your skills, specifically like construction, crafting. For the crafting cape, which I never used the crafting cape pre-99, so I didn't care too much. But construction, herb lore is really important. And just like figuring out, okay, what should I upgrade and what should I buy to work towards skills, which was never fun. I also spent a lot of money on drift nets, because I did drift net fishing to 99. Which is one of the most boring ways ever of like training hunter and fishing, and also the least profitable, but it's so good in terms of XP. Like in terms of efficient time played, drift net fishing is like some of the best content in the game. It's like 1.2 EHB. Because you're training 2 skills at once, and the XP is great in both skills. I'm getting a lot of Manta Rays, which is really good. I love the Manta Rays. Yeah, maxing is expensive, and it's just getting more expensive too. Like when I did it, the superior Dragon Bones were so cheap because there's so many bots just killing Vorkath, and they've gone up so much. They've gone up a lot. But it also just means you can go kill Vorkath, right? It just make a ton of money, so I don't know. Real, yeah. Sunny is a Vorkath killing machine. Vorkath killing machine. But every boss has like every person has like a different boss where they're gonna make a ton of money from. I got really lucky at Zulrah. I got a skeletal visage at like 70 KC when it was like 20 mil, which helped a lot. I bought a Dragon Warhammer with it. I made a decent amount of money at Zulrah. I think the one place where it made the most money is TOA, and it's just because I've been lucky on shadows. Second would probably be Theater of Blood. Made a lot of money there. Third would be Chambers. Fourth, probably Coliseum. I think I made like 1.4 bill at Coliseum, maybe. And then I made 1.2 or so at Muspa, going dry for the pet there. And Muspa is such good money right now, it's actually insane. Venator shards are so expensive. Venator shards are like 17 mil right now, which is crazy for a 1 in 100 from a boss you can kill like 25 times in an hour. Like, it's gotta be one of the best money makers in the game. Man. The only issue with Muspa is it takes forever to kill unless you have good gear. So, is what it is. I'm never gonna get items here, man. I'm never gonna get items. Alright, let me do some clicking around here. Potentially lose focus and get distracted and die. Please stop dealing so much damage to me. Alright. I'm focusing so hard on the other screen. We're gonna do this for Sunny, though, because we love Sunny. Alright, I think I did that. Now we go to Bobby S. I love the invisible damage you can take here sometimes. Add image. Image file. This is very important. This is very important. I think they are overlapping, though. One more? Perfect. All right. How does that look, Sunny? How are we feeling? They just be little dudes jamming out together, you know? They just be two little dudes jamming out and having a good time. They're new boot goofing. I love these funny little guys. Dude, cats are just little weirdos, and I love them. They're just little weirdos. They're just little goofballs. Little weirdo dudes. Carlos, yep. We love Carlos too. I cannot get over the fact that I sent Haggy that Carlos picture at like 3 in the morning one day, and she's like, "This is the best thing I've ever seen." Like, that seems a bit of an overreaction. She's like, "No, it's Carlos." And then like anytime I'm like, "I was gonna send you a cat picture, but I lost it." She's like, "Was it Carlos?" Sure, it can be Carlos for you. We love Carlos. My favorite thing about Carlos is he's so blurry. So everyone will just be like, "Why is Carlos so blurry?" And you just respond with Carlos. It's just great. It's great. More Dragon Bones funding the prayer grind. Look, I have a Zulrah shrine. Yippee. Oops. They should add Carlos as a boss to Old School RuneScape, and he should have a combat level of 6 trillion. They really should. They should. And all of his abilities should one-shot everybody, so you cannot harm him. Also, he reflects damage at max that can't be tick-eated. Should make a raid for cats? I agree. I agree. Every boss should just be a big cat. Oh boy. There is one bright side to going dry at Zulrah. And it's that I've gotten 3 range levels from killing Zulrah, which is kind of cool. And I'm halfway to another one, so... We're leveling up. It's a very good chance that range will be my first 99 on this account. Range was my third 99 on the main. My first was cooking, because I got really burnt from, like, skilling back when I didn't know how grindy the game was. So I just played League of Legends and cooked sharks until I was 99. Yeah, I'll have plenty of scales, that's true. I'd have even more if I got more uniques. Like, if I got another Serp Helm, that's a lot of free scales. But... I only get onyxes and blue loot beams, so yeah, I'll be set for a little while, that's for sure. I have received 234,000 scales, but I've used a decent amount in the Serp Helm here, so it is what it is. We profit a lot of scales, so. Another really nice thing is these law runes. Law runes were like kind of annoying before Zulrah, and Zulrah has dropped me like 30,000 law runes, so we're chilling now. Kind of nice. We'll take it. You know. Wish it dropped blood runes, but I'll take the death and chaos runes it also drops. Blood runes are, like, by far my most valuable rune. And if I were to get the 77 rune crafting, 4 bloods, I could do it, a lot of it during leagues. I can do a lot of it during leagues. Be really nice. I would really like to train runecrafting during leagues and not like mining. Because while Amethyst is good, runecrafting is just so much more valuable to me overall. Like if I were to get to blood runes, I could then pretty much do anything but bloods and not blood, souls and wrath runes with the Scar Essence mine, which is like the most insane way to get runes in general. Scar Essence mine is so good for irons, but it's so expensive, and I just need to get more. Need to get more runes. So, Guardians of the Rift for a while, and then, you know, we do the best we can. I was considering doing a little bit of ZMI too. I really like ZMI. I think it's great. But ZMI is going to be even better if I have like a colossal pouch that I can use, which Jagex just won't put into the game, unfortunately. When did they even pull that? When did they pull changing the colossal pouch to be usable at any level? Because it's been a while. It's been a while. I don't know. It's just like my brain is like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put off runecrafting until I have the colossal pouch, and then it's been like 4 months, and I'm like, bro, this account didn't even exist when it pulled that. Like, give me a break. $19 HP. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. One big hit, please. Please. Don't make me go through another phase. Thank you. For those of you that are curious, I have 5 drops currently from Zora. I think I am on rate for just over or almost 9. So I'm a bit of a shambles right now. My mains log looks almost exactly the same, by the way. My mains log is horrendous as well. I have twice as much KC with like 2 more uniques. And like 3 more onyxes. So like 3 onyxes. I think I have 4 onyxes, 3 magic fangs, 3 Tan's fangs, and 1 Serp helm on the main. And I have the magma mutagen and no jar. I have the jar on this account, so. I should have put my Serp helm on like 5 attacks ago, and I got really lucky. This rotation is just so good for me overall. I think I take the least amount of damage in this rotation on average. It's usually my fastest. Like last time I killed it before it even moved over here, which was 117, which is really quick for my stats and gear. So, we take it. I would love to use magic here too, and just bring like a swap, because my kills would go significantly faster. Especially on average. But no Tormented Bracelet, no Occult, so it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Alright, let me show you why I want to train smithing really bad, but like, I just can't be, but I cannot be bothered to go buy all of the gold ore that I need. So, rune darts, really, really good, right? They're only 2 range strength lower than amethyst darts, which more often than not does not give a max hit, especially in Masori. Where is it? I have 108 runite bars, but I have 727 runite ore and 33,000 coal, so I can make a lot of runite bars and a lot of darts. I just need the smithing level for it. And then I have the fletching level. Like, the fletching level's fine. I can make just rune darts right now. So I turned all my dart tips that I got from Vorkath into new darts, but still a ways away from dragon. So I don't know. I can make dragon arrows too. I just need to make the pies. And I have a lot of dragon arrow tips. I have 1,500, which is a decent amount of fletching XP, so 1,065 kill count. I think the kitten groove is like 1 pixel taller. I think I fixed it. I think they're even now. I can check too if I really cared, but I don't care during a Zolra kill. Ow, man. They are the exact same height at the moment. I just checked. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. I've almost gotten this magic level passively through just casting random spells. I got a couple of, a little bit of magic experience the other day. I got invited to Theater of Blood, and we had no freezers, so I froze on this account, which was very silly. I should probably never be asked to freeze until I have Augury. Because in order for me to freeze, I need to bring, like, a Purging Staff, full Blue Moon, and Mystic Boots in order to, like, guarantee freezes. So, it looks a little silly, and it's... especially the Mystic Boots look really silly bringing. But not having a Tormented Bracelet does that, so... if I had a Tormented Bracelet, it'd just be super free. But I don't. Please. Oh, never. Don't range me a bunch, please. We'll take it. Death runes and runite ore. Or what? Lol. You know. $42 right off the rip. That's what you'll love to see. Having riggers, just, it's made this grind so much more bearable, actually. Very, very glad that I went out and grinded that. Even though it was my first purple, it's like the best one I could have gotten. Other than Tebow. It's so good. Very, very nice. And I probably will not, I think I mentioned this before, I don't think Chambers is on like the list of things to do again until I have a Lance and an Occult. Which I'll have an Occult before I have the Lance, but Lance just makes everything like genuinely 3 times faster. So, would be nice. I'm still 87 Slayer. Ouch. That was a chance. I'm taking a bit of damage this trip. Let's see it.